Well, it's good afternoon already. Happy Veterans Day to everyone. We're going to commence with the recognition of service groups. We're going to play some anthems. If you're able to, please stand when you hear your branch's anthem. This will be the Army. And next we have the Air Force.
Just raise your hand.
Now we have the Coast Guard. And the first to fight, the last to be sung, the Marine Corps. And an early happy birthday to the Marine Corps birthday tomorrow, November 10th, 1775. Okay, just a few quick announcements from me. Tonight there is a honor at the American Heritage Museum from 4 to 7. If you would like some information, there's some brochures in the back. It's in Hudson, if you're not aware of it. World War II and Korea veterans There's no charge to get in. I've seen it's a beautiful museum with lots of tanks and planes and uniforms, so worth the entrance. Also, Paul Freeman is the Veteran of the Year this year for Westborough. He's not able to be here today, but he is honored as the Veteran of the Year. And then I'm going to introduce Mike Barretti, the Grand Marshal of the Veterans Day ceremony this year. Mike, if you'd like to come up and say a word, the floor is yours. The ceremony will begin at 10:30 in front of Forbes on the 11th.
Good afternoon, everyone. It really is a great honor for me to be selected as Grand Marshal, and quite a surprise, because I know there are many more people in this room who deserve the honor. I just wanted, when they asked me if I would make a couple of remarks today, I quickly cobbled together some things. So if the presentation is a little choppy, please forgive me. And if you're attending the ceremony on Saturday, you might hear some of the same. I do know every Memorial Day, you know, we rightfully remember the men and women who gave the full measure of devotion to our country. But this day, Veterans Day, is a day which we really set aside to reflect and to celebrate the remarkable contributions that members of our armed forces have made to America. A lot of times, those contributions were at great personal sacrifice. You know, we can recall the millions of men and women who fought our wars, as well as those who stood watch during periods of tranquility, but they were always ready if the call was made. But who are veterans? Take a look around you. They're our neighbors, they're our friends, they're our civic leaders and town employees, our children's or grandchildren's teachers and coaches, and of course our first responders. They're the small business owners and the leaders of corporations that reside in our town. They are construction workers who built your home, or the person who serves you your morning coffee at the drive-through window. Every time we turn around, we chance an encounter with one of our nation's heroes. At first glance, they may seem like ordinary people, but in fact, they are extraordinary because they raised their right hand to defend our precious Constitution. But they also did something else. At the time they raised their right hand, they simultaneously wrote a check to the United States government to be cashed at a time and place they knew not when, and in an amount up to and including their lives. And that's why they're heroes. That's why you are heroes. What kind of sacrifices did they make? The sacrifices weren't just personal, but they were familial as well. In fact, today's active service and veterans represent the most deployed force in our history. Many came back from the wars, the more recent wars in particular, which are much more lethal than they have ever been, with both visible and invisible wounds, physical and emotional disabilities, and perhaps exposure to toxins that won't make their ugly human consequences known for many years. They experienced frequent deployments that separated them from their families and their families from them for long, often agonizing periods. And sometimes the results of those many separations were unfortunate for all. So when we say, or we hear, Thank you for your service. That's what it's all about. It's about loving this country, and it's about making sacrifices for something greater than ourselves. So when you hear those words, veterans, thank you for your service. Stand proud, stand tall. You deserve it, you earned it. Thank you very much.